Folks, I've got good news. Kamala Harris, after responding poorly to the ceasefire protesters, we did a dive into that last stream. I think the ceasefire protesters were wacky. I think Kamala Harris was wacky. You know, I was, as they say, the enlightened centrist. You know, both sides are wrong, actually. This is better.
You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Here's the thing. We are all in here together. I'm told an extraordinary number of folks who are here together because we love our country. We're here to fight for our democracy. Which includes respecting the voices that I think that we are hearing from. And let me just say this on topic of what I think I'm hearing over there. Let me just speak to that for a moment, and then I'm going to get back to the business at hand. So let me say, I have been clear. Now is the time to get a ceasefire deal and get the hostage deal done.
This is really good. This was a lot better. Obviously, it doesn't come across like a condescending Hillary Clinton kind of, you know, we're avoiding that, and that's very important. Not only is she acknowledging the concerns of the ceasefire protesters, but she's also doing it in a way that energizes the crowd. It's good for both Kamala Harris. Well, it's good for everyone. It's good for Kamala Harris because it doesn't make her look condescending, and it makes it look like she's willing to listen to a sort of broad base of people. It's good for the crowd and for her numbers broadly because it's clear that they're engaged with this. I mean, it makes the ceasefire protesters look better as well because the whole crowd now is cheering to this point. It's a lot smarter. And she did this only 1 day or 2 days? 1 or 2 days after the previous incident, the one where beforehand she spoke with the Ceasefire Now people and said that she would meet with them in the future, but then her team came out and said she didn't support the arms embargo. And now I think like this is much better engagement, so.
Around the clock every day to get that ceasefire deal done and bring the hostages home. So I respect your voices, but we are here to now talk about this race in 2024.
That was probably about the best that she could do. She's still limited, of course, because she's the vice president of the United States in the Biden administration right now. Don't forget about Biden. I know we haven't seen or heard from him in a while. Who knows where he is, right? I mean, I'm saying that legitimately. I don't know. Maybe he did like a press conference the other day. I'm not paying attention to him. Who cares? He became the lamest of lame ducks instantly the moment he got overtaken by Kamala Harris in the spot for the Democratic nominee, you know? Biden who? Exactly. So totally irrelevant now, but she still has to abide by certain rules while she's part of the administration. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like he doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. What's Biden's last name? No one knows what Biden's last name is. Why couldn't she run on a platform that is different from Biden's current policy? She's a presidential candidate. She has to have her own platform. She can signal it, but she, A, can't do anything that divides the base, and B, it would be interpreted as a division of the base if she directly contradicted her president while running for the presidency under him. It's a difficult situation. You can really only break free on your own after you have your own administration. Now, we know for a fact that Kamala Harris is better about Palestine than Joe Biden is, both because Joe Biden is uniquely bad in it and because basically every signifier points towards Kamala in this. She was sooner to speak of a ceasefire. She's been more consistently empathetic towards the Palestinian people. She does not get along with Netanyahu. I doubt she'd go full pro-Palestine in her administration either. Oh, God, no. I'm not saying she's like a lefty warrior for, you know, she's not like Hamas was right kind of person or anything, or even, you know, Israel doesn't have a right to exist kind of person or anything like that, obviously. Yeah, Tempest, I don't care for that either. I don't think so, Scratch Shock. Jill Stein has basically had like no budget for advertisement. Do you think that the violence from Trump supporters will get worse if Trump loses again? Yeah, probably. So, I mean, I guess that'll be fun. I just hate that now is not enough for people. You mean what is happening right now is not enough for them to be militantly pro-Palestine? Or do you mean, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, it is quite a day to be on that point. Israel bombed a school that was being used as a refugee site, killed quite a few people. I think the settled number now is 90-something, while Israel said the toll was inflated and 19 militants were among the dead. Of course, of course. Video from the site showed body parts scattered among rubble and more bodies being carried away and covered by blankets. I don't cover the day-to-day very much in Israel. For example, I haven't even covered the videotaped gang rape where one of the participants in the gang rape put on a balaclava and went on their national TV to defend the actions of his unit in raping the prisoners. And he now has like a broad base of support. So a lot of stuff is happening over there. It's not good stuff. Am I misremembering that incident? Can somebody remind me that I am accurately describing what happened, right? There was a gang rape that was videotaped. Then he went on TV to defend himself while wearing a balaclava, right? And then he took the balaclava off because he was getting enough support. Yeah, he revealed his face recently, yeah. Yeah, I have that correct? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, there we go. Who raped the Palestinian prisoner alongside other soldiers, appeared on Israeli Channel 14 to defend his unit that committed the rape. It was filmed on CCTV cameras and spread to the media. So he put on the... I hate this so much. It's Israel! Hey. Yeah, he unmasked himself on Twitter. Hey, there's no political consequences to this. You know? How do you even defend that? I don't know. It's like, again, keep in mind that a lot of what we perceive to be like a pushback against the most demonically fascist stuff within Israel is only happening because other countries can look in. The Nazis probably would have done a lot of performative self-denunciation if they had had the internet back then too, you know? With Israel, it's like, you can take a look at the polls, man. The people there, they're in a rough spot morally. Their heart weighs heavy. It will not... They're not doing good. They finally dropped a wiki article for the genocide. Gaza genocide. That is true. More evidence for this than a lot of other... Yeah, this is going to be an extremely disputed article, no doubt. Didn't a minister say they can't just starve 2 million people because other countries are watching? Yes. This article isn't available in Germany, by the way. Do you think they would be less like themselves if it wasn't for the, what is it, 72 Olympics? Was it 72 or 76? Where they killed those Israeli athletes? And they, the German government f***ed up the hostage rescue? The Munich Olympics? Yeah. Was that 72 or 76? 76. Okay, I was remembering it's 72. Yeah. They feel real bad about that one. It's that and, you know, it's that in the 40s. What happened to Germany in the 40s? What Olympics were there in the 40s? Are you all high? Some of you were joking, but at least one of you wasn't. Oh my God, chat, 72 was Munich, 76 was Montreal. Why do you guys just say stuff? Olympics in 36. We're not talking about the Olympics. We're talking about things Germany did that they feel that lead to them being so cucked to Israel now. I don't know why I talk to you people. Did you see Kamala Harris calling for a ceasefire last night at the Phoenix rally? Let me just quickly go back to the main screen here. Yes, I think we might have recently covered that. Were you here a second ago? Hold on, Ace 66. No, it looks like you weren't. Ooh, I hate to see it. I really wanted to get mad at you there. That's like the 15th time someone today has been like, hey, have you considered talking about X while it's on the screen? All right, dodged.